Today I'm in Switzerland. You must be wondering why. So to be exact, I'm at Mendrisio station. Now behind me is Aviotrace Swiss, which is an aircraft maintenance school that do category A license, category B 1.1, B2. If you want to know further about these courses, stick to the video. I'll be going through these courses and how you can apply to this place, and also what do we have inside, and at the end we'll do a conversation with some of the international students. So without further ado, let's get to the video. So welcome to Aviotrace Swiss, a training school located in the beautiful Switzerland. As we step inside, the first thing you'll notice is the welcoming reception area. Just beyond this space lies the path to both the classrooms and the training hangar. Now there are 3 classrooms here. Before we peek inside the classrooms, we'll walk into the hangar and see what aircraft do we have there. Now the doors open to reveal a bright and impressive sight, a sleek P-31 aircraft standing right in front of me, and further inside a graceful Agusta 109C Max helicopter. Here at Aviotrace, students can choose from several training paths. B1.1 focused on fixed-wing aircraft powered with gas turbine engines. For example, A320, Boeing 737, Q400, ATR and 777. And then we have B1.3, dedicated to helicopters fitted with gas turbine engines. Now if you want to be an helicopter engineer, this is the right course for you. B2, specializing in avionics, which is aviation electronics and electrical systems, and also for those who are drawn to precision and craftsmanship, there's also a structures workshop where the art of aircraft structures comes alive. Now let's step into a classroom. Each one is carefully designed to meet the EASA regulations. That means per classroom, per session, only 28 students can study, creating an environment that is both focused and interactive. Finally, to understand what makes Aviotrace truly special, we'll be meeting some of the students themselves. They'll share their experience and tell us what it's really like to study here in Switzerland. Great, David. So, as an international student, how did you find coming into Europe and studying at Aviotrace? What were your challenges as an international student?
So one of the biggest challenges when it comes to international students is with the visa.
Okay.
When we first apply for the visa.
All right.
One of the reasons that I chose Aviotrace was because they were very helpful with the visa. So every document that I needed, they were willing to apply. They were willing to give it to me without any challenges. And they were also very communicative with me.
Really?
So they told me everything that I needed here, everything that I need to pay for the housing, where I can get the housing. So they were very helpful.
Nice one. So when did you first knew that you want to be in aviation or you want to do aircraft engineering?
So I already had some experience with aviation.
Okay.
So I like the aviation world. I also like the technical world. So for anyone that likes technical works, this is the best place.
Nice one. So there are 3 different categories in aircraft: B1, B2 and category A. Yeah. What did you select?
B1.
B1.
B11, yeah.
That's the best one, right?
Yeah, that's the best one.
All right, David. One more question. How did the school support being an international student out of your country, out of your comfort zone? How did the school support you to cope up with that homesickness, if I would say?
Yeah, kind of. If we start from the beginning, like I said, they were willing to supply all the documents I needed to come here. Also, when I got here, there were some places that I needed to apply to get my license, my residence permit.
Okay.
So they told me every information that I need to know, where I need to go, and also where I should apply for a home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
The
brilliant.
cities where it's more affordable, so that was helpful.
So where do you live currently?
In Varese.
Where is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
brilliant.
very close from here, 20 minutes away from here.
Nice one, nice one. All right, thank you, David.
Thank you very much.
We'll go ahead with the next one. Cheers, David.
Thank you.
So, Carlo, you're an Italian.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Bergamo, Italy, and I was studying in a high school that also done like more stuff for the pilots, and then I get a license, a private pilot license for helicopter, and that's how I'm interested in mechanics and stuff like that.
Nice. Could you tell us, are you into fixed wing, avionics, or helicopters?
Helicopter. I prefer helicopter because I found them more interesting. They are like vertical landing and stuff like that. For me, it's amazing.
Brilliant. Okay, and a lot of moving parts as well in a helicopter.
Yeah.
All right. You mentioned you have your PPL.
Yeah.
How has that helped you in aircraft maintenance engineering?
A lot. Especially for the module that are like very related to helicopter. It helped a lot.
Okay. So being an Italian, if you want to recommend this school for a foreign student who's going to come here, what would you have to say, a piece of advice?
Okay, I would say like that the instructor are very gentle, are very they will help you a lot, because like in the first part I was a little in trouble. Because it was a new thing, and then the instructor made me feel comfortable, and now I'm really chill.
Nice one,
actually.
nice one, nice one. So where do you see yourself after this? What year are you at currently studying?
Yeah, that's my first year, and next year I hope I will be in a company that the name is Aviotrace.
Okay.
It's a helicopter company. It's an helicopter maintenance company, and in the future I want to go in Africa, to work in Africa.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What's the motivation in going to Africa?
I don't know. I always liked Africa, and I like to travel.
Why not?
Yeah.
And what better job can get you more
Yeah,
travel?
that's travel, and yeah.
Nice. Carl, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Okay. And I hope you all the best and for your future
You
goals
too.
and-
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Okay, Henok. Being from Ethiopia, why this far? Why did you choose Aviotrace? Why did you decide to come all the way here?
Well, the reason I choose Aviatrace is because it have a complete package. It have the theoretical and the practical parts, so I can do the 2,400 hours in one school, and also the school have some contacts with some companies. So, for example, some of our seniors go to Malpensa or some other airports in Italy, and if some guys are lucky, they went to Switzerland, in some Switzerland airports and some aircraft maintenance companies in Switzerland. So I think this is the reason that I choose to study in Aviotrace.
Oh, brilliant answer, because I understand this is EASA Part 147 as well, so that actually gives you more credibility when it comes to schools. What is your category? What do you study here?
Well, technically I'm doing both B1.1 and B2 avionics. So my background is in electrical engineering.
Okay.
So in the avionics part, I already got introduced before, but for the aerodynamics and for the mechanical things, it was kind of first thing for me. So I want to know the whole plane, how it works and how it operates.
Excellent.
So that was I choose the both B1.1 and B2.
Definitely, it will help. Now, I'm doing this video for Sri Lankan students as well as other international students as well. In Sri Lanka, like parents would like to know how the student feel in a different country. What advice do you have for parents, like about the safety of this country and also here studying here?
Well, technically it's Switzerland, so it's more safer, and also Italy is also a safe country. The first barrier is going to be the language barrier.
Okay.
So I think the language barrier is going to be easier because some of the stuff help you to know Italian a little bit.
Okay.
And also the school provides some accommodation. I mean, it's not in the school, but they give you some contacts so that it would make easier for the international students to find a place to stay. And they also brief you before you came here, so how you get to your accommodation. They will give you the contact for the accommodation, and after that is your job to get your accommodation. And you already get briefed before, so I think it's not going to be very hard to sort out things.
Nice. So interesting thing you mentioned there about the language barrier. Now, does do you study in Italian or it's an English program here?
The program is in English.
Okay.
But since you're living in Europe, in southern part of in Ticino, they speak Italian, and your accommodation is in Italy, in Varese, or some students go to Como. So you need a little bit Italian in order to communicate with other locals, in order to buy something like groceries on the transportation. So these kind of things help you to communicate with others, to make friends. So the school give you, it's not a kind of course, but give you some documents or try to be friendly, to speak Italian, so you can practice Italian more.
Nice one. There's one thing that interests me, what you're doing, B1 and B2. If a student who's watching this video decides today, I want to be like you, like I want to do B1 and B2. How are you managing the studies of both? How do you do the time management? Is it easy? Does the school support you?
Technically, I'm taking B1, but there are some extra courses for B2. So you have to do an extra module for B2. It's kind of the same, but there are some extra modules. Like for example, if you are B2, there are module 13. Module 4 and 5 are different for B2. More wider.
Digital techniques and electronic fundamentals.
It's going to be more wider. And module 14, so you just need only 4 extra modules to take. So if you can manage your time, I think it's going to be feasible to study both.
Nice one. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
And all the very best in your future.
Okay.
And thank you for participating. So
No
Davide, like most of the questions your friends answered already.
Yes.
I'm going to take you to a different arena. When it comes to your career, okay, maybe connecting with airlines or people who work, what sort of support do you get from the university? Like career fairs, do you get those things? How do you get introduced into the industry?
I start in aeronautical high school.
Okay.
So my first dream is become air controller, but for colorblind I couldn't. So I decided to try this career, and I think it's now I'm just studying, but to see the student from the second year and my friend become mechanical engineer and every type of work like that, I very like this work, and I'm not patient to start to work.
Yeah, nice one. So why did you select B1.1 mechanical? Do you have anything?
Because I prefer airplane, and now I study turbine engine, but I wanna study also piston engine, because I prefer hold airplane, because my dream is go to work in some part of the world where they work with all the airplane because they don't have money, and have a peaceful life in a good beach like that.
Great. So do you do the piston engine module at this school? Do they help you to do the module here as well?
Not already, but in this school you can do everything.
Every other
yes,
thing. Okay.
every type of module in B1, B11, B12, B13, B14,
Everything.
and
It's
B2.
just the modules that.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice one. How would you explain? Because we got a nice hangar here.
Yes.
How would you explain the experience you get from these aircrafts in the hangar?
For now, we don't touch this airplane
Okay.
because we study in the class. We have 5 classes, just 2 in use because we are not too many students. But my friend, because I lost 1 year in high school and I have too many friends stay here for 1 year, and they say work here is very helpful for the future. There is a Pierone or boss in hangar, and he can explain everything in this hangar, every bearing, every rivets,
Oh, wow.
everything.
Nice one. Could you explain me, one last question, a day in a life of a aircraft maintenance engineer student? Like, when do you usually start your classes and when do you finish them, and when do you touch this aircraft? When will that time be?
The school is for 2 years. Start to study for 1 year. We start in October
Okay.
and finish in the October of the next year. After this time, and we do all module, we start in the hangar. If you fail some module, it's no problem. You can start in the hangar, but you need to repeat in the future. And it's better finish all in the first year because after you have hangar and study, and it's very difficult. But we have just 1 airplane and 1 helicopter. Now we are 30-40 students, so there is no space for everyone. So in the second year, half of the students started to work in all parts of Italy, sometimes in France, Spain. We start to work before the time, but we are in a stage. I don't know if it's English word, stage. It's you don't be paid, but you learn a work.
Internship, like.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's very helpful. You can be in contact with a real worker, and you can learn about this work.
Oh, nice.
So first year is study, and the second, or you stay here, or you can go to work.
Interesting thing about the modules, do you get your modules done here, or will you have to go to the Civil Aviation Authority of Switzerland to do the module?
You can do every module here.
Here, okay.
Yes. And you repeat also here.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. Thank you very much, Davide.
Yes.
It was a pleasure, and all the very best with your piston engine module and for your future as well.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Not a problem. Cheers, David. Hope you enjoyed the visit. Now, I want to tell you something. Now, when I select schools to feature on this channel or to partner with me, I look for one thing. That is, if that particular school is approved by the Civil Aviation Authority of that country. Now, in Europe, it's EASA. But EASA is the big boss. But underneath EASA, there are different countries: Italy, Malta, Spain, France, Netherlands. These are called member states. So they have what you call mini civil aviation authorities. But they are governed by this big body called EASA. So if a school is approved by these member states, they are EASA approved. We call them Part 147 approved schools. Now, there's a reason I select EASA approved school. Now, a Part 147 approval is given to universities or institutions that meet their standards, and these standards are not easy to achieve. Having Part 147 approval gives me that pre-verification that this school has been checked by the Civil Aviation Authority of that country or member state of that country and given this approval. Now let's get to the course fees and how you can apply to this program. Now, course fees is divided into 2 sections. I'll tell you why. Now, the first 30 students who apply to Aviotrace Swiss will get a scholarship. Now, the full price of the course for B1 category, which is the mechanical category, and B2, which is avionics or aviation electronics and electrical systems category, will cost you 16,500 euros for the 2 years whole duration of the course. However, if you are among the first 30 students, then you can get it down to 12,500. Now this is done just to help you out. Now I have gone an extra mile and have added a clause in my agreement, that is student in need. So I was able to get this student in need scholarship, which is the 12,500 scholarship for any student. Now if you have to prove that your family can't really afford 16,500, my team will check your documents and they will let you know whether you can apply for that scholarship, student in need scholarship or not. But if you meet that status of student in need, we are more than happy to help you with that 12,500 course fees. So there is also category A license, which is 7,500 euros. So personally, I do not like the category A license program. There's a reason for it. Because if you do category B1, B1 is the mechanical systems of an aircraft, you can automatically apply for your category A license. But if you do the category A license, you will need more modules to apply for category B license. If you want to be a category A, it's okay, do category B license. It is not that hard, it is doable. Okay, so by doing B1, you can easily get your category A license. Just have to apply. Now how do you apply for this program? Send us an email and we will help you apply. Now I appreciate you will have more questions, okay? So I not expect you to just send me an email and get to the application process. I want you to understand the school. I want you to know what's in there in the school, and this video might help you a bit. And also I need you to know everything before you go there. Okay, so contact us for more information and we will provide you with information. Okay, currently we are helping 2 students. As you may know, we are a new company. We are learning as well. So we do have professionals, visa consultants and student agents. They are working really hard to make sure your applications go through safely. So you are in safe hands. Please do send us an email even to get to know more information. So the next intake is in May, okay? However, we will be starting the applications by 8th of January, okay? So if you need more information, I highly recommend you to send us an email now, so you could have a good understanding before you go into this school. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you gathered some insightful information on Aviotrace. Now, if you want more information or if you're wishing to apply for the March intake, please do send us an email and we'll get you started. I'll come back with another video next week. Until then, keep fixing.